Well, September is National Suicide Prevention Month, a month to remember the lives lost to suicide, the millions who have struggled with suicidal ideation, and acknowledge the individuals, families, and communities that have been impacted.
If you're that depressed, reach out to someone. And remember, suicide is a permanent solution to temporary problems.
Even though certain things can make life difficult sometimes, that doesn't mean that they're worth dying over.
Don't apologize for being alive.
You can choose to be lonely, or you can choose to be alone. All I feel is anger. No one to disappoint, no one to piss off. But you can't be afraid. That's one thing in life, is you can't be fucking afraid. Before you can have anything, you gotta lose everything. There's no NPCs, it's just people who gave up on their fucking dreams. You go in there, and you're like, fuck you, you're my bitch. And you pick that shit up. Ronnie Coleman, he said, if you can pick it up, it's lightweight, baby. That's a 600-pound bench up there. This is where you're at right now.
Is this what it is to be a god?
Yeah.
Is this how it always ends? Sons killing mothers. Fathers?
I had hoped to spare you. Being a god, it can be a lifetime of anguish and tragedy.
Father? Why did you leave your home and come here? Does it have to do with the other gods there?
We are not our failures. We are not who we were. We must be better.
We will be the gods we choose to be, not those who have been. Who I was is not who you be. We must be better.
You hate the gods so much. But Tyr proves that gods can be good. And you're good. You only killed those deserving, right?
When I came to these shores, I chose to live as a man.
Of course, everything I did for myself.
Yes.
I let my needs, my fears, come before what he needed. And I couldn't see his resentment until it was too late. I made the same mistake. Have faith in him. I know the truth isn't simple, but nothing is when it involves your child.
Boy,
Have you nothing to say to your son?
have you nothing to say?
I think when I was a kid, anything that would give me any sort of excitement or amusement or enjoyment, it always got kind of fucked. I have to remind myself to breathe sometimes. I have to remind myself to be present, you know? You could really talk about me?
All the time.
And the routine of the kitchen was so consistent and exacting and busy, and I lost track of time, and he died. What the fuck was I thinking? Like I was gonna be in a relationship? I'm a fucking psycho. We wanted to open a restaurant together because we had a name, we had a vibe, all of it. That's why I'm good at what I do. That's how I operate.
You should be dead.
I am the best because I didn't have any of this fucking bullshit. He would always say, let it rip.
Do you feel depressed? Do you feel depressed?
Since the ducks left.
I hurt myself, it doesn't hurt. I buy what I want, I don't want it. I do what I like, I don't like it.
Do you feel alone right now?
I mean, I'd like to believe I'm not, but I've just never seen any proof, so I I just don't debate it anymore.
So I should stop judging and accept. So no matter what I do, hooray for me because I'm a great guy. It's all good.
And you want to know why I'm really in therapy? It is because I have spent my entire life feeling like constant disappointment. And you want to talk about our jobs? You think my job is dangerous? I have walked through fire every single day of my life because of you. That is why I am in therapy, because nothing I ever did was good enough.
How did you end up in this situation again? You told yourself no more toxic situationships, no more giving
Then,
that person a chance, and somehow
probably
you're
drop it to
there
the 70s
again.
or 75.
And now it's extra embarrassing because you can't go back to those friends that told you, hey, they're not good for you. You can't look at yourself the same way because you had promised yourself that you would not do it, and you did it. Well, it's because you didn't learn. You did not learn from the past. Hello. Learning from the past is not easy. It is difficult because we do not understand things as they happen. We only understand them after the fact, after we really dissect what went down, why it went down, why that person was ignoring you, why you liked it, why when they told you, I'm not really looking for something serious, you thought that you could change them. It isn't until after we've broken into pieces that we finally are able to see where they connect and how we can reconnect them in order for it to look a little bit better, or at least to understand ourselves a little bit better. But the thing is you brushed it off. When you were hurt, you decided to, I don't know, get revenge by getting into the gym, by hanging out with their best friend, by posting, a post that obviously you were going to tell everybody wasn't inspired by them, but it totally was a subtle to them. And that gave you a feeling. It gave you something, and you mistook that something for moving on, but really what that gave you was just some quick dopamine, and it left you as open and as vulnerable as you were before, and you're in pain, you're hurt. How do you learn from the past? Because how do you tell yourself that your suffering, the pain that somebody else you're convinced caused you, was your fault? You gotta play to it. You're the victim in the situation. There's no way. But part of learning from the past is realizing that there's no such thing as a one-way street. It always takes two to tango. And there was always something that was your fault, 100%. Now, don't get me wrong, there are certain situations where really you are done dirty, and I can't say that everything is always going to be your fault. No, because that's unfair to people who are victims of really, really traumatic and terrible experiences. But it's kind of like a silent feeling. It kind of like burns a hole in your chest. When the line was crossed, and they made a joke, they made fun of you, you felt belittled, and you kind of you ignored it. Because bringing it up was something that scared you. Because that meant that you would potentially lose them. Terrible situation to be in. Real talk, terrible situation to be in. Because, in a healthy relationship, from my understanding, you should be able to bring anything up. Whether that's, you have a short-term fling, or you have, a long-term partner, you should be able to say, I'm feeling this way, let's work through this. And that's something I had to learn from the past, because I never had that. For me, it was always a point of leverage. I was like, I don't want them to know that I feel bad, because they're going to exploit that. What? Insane assumption, but it was true. I felt that way for the longest, until I had someone who was like, you need to tell me how you feel.